Welcome back to my channel. Today is day 7 of BookTubeathon 2017 and I'm so excited. Today's challenge is to talk about a book that is really special to you or an amazing experience you've had through reading, so that's what I'm gonna do. Today I'm gonna be talking about Heidi by Johanna Spyri. I should know how to say it because I love this book so much, but I don't. I'm terrible with names. I always just kind of make it up in my head and move along. But this book and this particular copy it's very, very special to me. It's kind of hard to describe, but essentially, I don't think I've said this on my channel before, but I grew up in Holland, so Dutch was my first language. My parents are from America, and so they spoke English, but because we thought we were going to be living in Holland for the foreseeable future, we tried to speak as much Dutch around the house as possible. So I did know some English, but it was very little. I knew far more Dutch than I did English growing up. And so when I was about 6 or 7, I was getting really frustrated because I could read chapter books. In fact, my favorite was Jip and Janneke, and I have a couple fun Dutch books that I'll talk about in another video, but I could read chapter books in Dutch, but I felt like I was falling behind when it came to English reading, which was so frustrating because my family is a family of readers and we love books, and it was something that I was so proud of when I lived in Holland was how well I could read. And then I moved to America and all of a sudden I'm getting made fun of because I can't quite keep up, because I'm still trying to translate the English words to Dutch in my head, so I was really slow. It was just a really hard time. And I wanted to read a chapter book so badly. And I randomly got, not this copy, but I got Heidi off the bookshelf at my school. And I was sitting there and I was struggling to read it, but I really loved the story. And, you know, I really wanted to try to find a copy in Dutch, which isn't going to happen very easily in the US. But I really wanted the story, and so it was something that I was really, really working on. And I ended up going to see my grandpa. And my grandpa passed away about 1.5 years ago, and he was so special to me. And we had a really amazing relationship, and he would always go, and we'd go to the library with him when we went to visit him. So I had checked this out, and I think it was over a school break, and we went up to Ohio, which is where my grandparents lived, and he saw me struggling to read this. And so he would sit down with me, and my grandmother was not able to talk because she had ALS and it had deteriorated her voice box, but she would be there with me. And with the help of my grandparents and my grandpa helping me sound words out, I was able to read Heidi. And then at the end of that week, my grandpa bought me this. And it's so special, especially now that he's not with us anymore. This is something that I'm going to keep for the rest of my life. And I know it has big print, and I know it has pictures, like these awesome pictures. It just brings back memories from childhood. And this is a book that I'm going to be reading to my children one day. And books are just, they're a magical thing, because it was through this book that I really finally felt like I was starting to fit in America, and that I could read well enough in English to keep up with my classmates and show everyone that I was smart. And you know, the reason why I wasn't as good in school in America is because everything's different here. So the addresses, the money, the lessons, the language, everything was so different and so hard for me, and reading was what helped me, and specifically Heidi. So I know that was a little bit sappy, but that's the reading experience that was the most special in my life, so I thought I'd share it. And yeah. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment if you're doing BookTubeathon, or if you're just a booktuber. I'd love to check out your channel and really get involved in this community. And I plan on posting 1 to 2 videos a week, and so just keep an eye on this space because it's going to be a ton of fun. I'm not slowing down. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.